So you brought this beautiful new table home that you just purchased and you want to know how to maintain it and how much effort's involved. It's actually quite easy. In this video, we're going to go over some common, easy to use techniques that you can use that'll ensure that your table is lasting and beautiful for years to come. Taking care of a dining room set does not have to be difficult. A lot of it is just some common sense steps that you can do using products and materials that you already have in your house. Hi, I'm Tim Steenberg. I've been working here at Furniture Repair going on 6 years now. I've got my introduction to furniture in my high school years working for an antique auctioneer and talking to the different dealers and learning about antique furniture and dining tables. Today I want to spend some time with you showing you how to take care of your furniture so that you can get years of enjoyment out of it and keep it looking as nice as it does today. Throughout this video, we're going to cover how often do I need to clean my fine wood table? How do I keep my table clean? Does quality have anything to do with the level of care needed for the table? What to watch out for, what the things not to do? And then how to take care of some common problems when they do occur. Maintaining a wooden dining room table really isn't that hard. Most of what you need to keep it lasting is common sense and things that you already have. If you have a spill or an accident, you want to clean it up right away. But at a minimum, at least once a week, you want to take a lint-free microfiber cloth and get the dust off of it. Now, if you neglect your table and don't take any daily, weekly, monthly care to it and just let it go, over time, the dust is going to build up. You're going to start seeing scratches where people run their arms across that dust. Your finish is going to start, looking a little dingy and dull, and it just won't be the warm, beautiful piece that you brought into your home. So, how do I keep my table clean and keep it looking as nice as it does the day that I brought it into my home? Well, there's a few simple things you can do. You want to use something lint-free or a microfiber cloth. Old cotton t-shirts work well. The old reusable baby diapers are fantastic. Just wipe and keep the dust off. It's as simple as that, and it'll help go a long way to keeping your table looking nice. And when you're cleaning your table, you're going to get some little buildup over time, and accidents happen. The thing I like to use is very simple. We all have it. Warm, soapy water. Simple as taking a bowl, put a little warm water, a couple drops of your favorite dishwashing detergent. I like to use Dawn. Just get the towel wet, wring it out, rub with the grain so it avoids scratching if there's anything on there. And then afterwards, take a dry, lint-free cloth and dry it. And it'll go a long way to keeping your table looking nice. Now, all stains are not created equal. Some are going to take a little more effort. Some are as simple as taking a wet cloth and cleaning up the mess. Some are going to need a little more elbow grease. The most important thing is when something happens, take care of it right away. You don't want a spill to stay on your table because it'll damage the finish, especially if it doesn't have a very good finish. You'll get it blistering up on you. You don't want to put anything hot on your table. I tell people, rule of thumb, if you can't hold it in your hand for 30 seconds without a pot holder, then you don't want to put it on your table without some type of a heating pad underneath it. It'll fog your finish and it'll ruin it, and it's going to take a pretty extensive remedy to get rid of. Anything you're going to put on your table, make sure it doesn't have an abrasive bottom on it, like a ceramic base. Make sure it has the felt underneath it so that when you slide it across, it's not going to scratch. And these are some common things that you can do to keep your table looking nice. People often ask me, does quality have anything to do with the level of care that's needed for the table? And the answer is yes and no, but your better quality tables have better finishes on them, of course. That's one of the reasons they cost more money. They are a little more forgiving. There are a little more protective finishes on there, so the care that you need with that table versus an inexpensive table might not be as intense. An inexpensive table doesn't have the hardened finishes that like a catalyzed conversion varnish table would have. So your daily care and weekly care is much more important. So when trying to maintain your dining table, number one, keeping it clean, the regular maintenance, dusting, and cleaning of the table. Avoiding the accidents, the obvious things, the heat marks, the water on the table, and taking care of problems when they occur so they don't get worse. And finally, when something occurs that is just beyond your capabilities, call in the experts. They're here to help you. They can restore your table to its original form so you can get years of enjoyment to come. If it does get to that point, we have some options for you. You're not on your own. Contact our customer care department. That's what they're there for, to help you. We have trained professionals they can send to your house. If you are lucky enough and you bought the accidental damage plan, they can help you get in touch with them and they will help remedy your situation. And if all else fails, they have expert avenues that they can refer you to and get the right person to your house to take care of your table and restore it to its original beauty.